The challenge of disconnected data. When your organizational data lives across multiple disconnected systems, the impact is immediate. Inconsistent job titles and departments, manual workarounds just to build reports, disconnected hiring and onboarding processes, delayed decisions due to unreliable or missing data. Workzoom solves these challenges by giving you one place to define and manage your organizational structure with clarity, consistency, and control. Create and manage core organizational records. Every organization's success starts with a clear, to-date structure. If your job profiles, departments, work sites, or worker classes do not match reality, it is hard to plan, report, or make decisions confidently. In Workzoom, you can easily create and manage new or existing records for job profiles by adding the title and saving the changes, worker classes by adding the worker class title and saving the changes, departments by entering the department title and saving the changes, and work sites by including the worksite name and saving the changes. This keeps your organizational structure aligned with how you actually work and is flexible enough to grow and change with your business. Defining organizational hierarchy. Organizations are not flat. They have layers like subdepartments, smaller work sites, or job families. When these are not properly connected, your organization's structure becomes confusing and reporting gets messy. Workzoom makes it simple to organize these layers clearly. Just mark the main record as a rollup, then link subrecords by using the part of field. This way, your organizational hierarchy stays clean and easy to understand, so your reporting is always accurate and reliable. Simplifying hiring and job openings. Hiring can be complicated, especially when details like departments or work sites are not consistently recorded. This slows down the hiring process, results in incorrect work assignments, and creates costly errors. Workzoom makes it easy. When you define key details on a job profile, such as worksite, department, or worker class, these fields automatically fill in whenever you hire an employee or post a job. This means faster hiring, fewer mistakes, and consistent information from day one, so your new hires and job postings are always set up for success. Track position vacancies in real time. Imagine running a team without knowing exactly how many roles are filled or still open. Staffing gaps sneak in, workloads pile up, morale drops, and hiring slows. By the time you notice, the damage is already done. Workzoom solves this with full-time equivalent, or FTE. An FTE defines the workload of one full-time employee so that administrators can standardize staffing across every role. For example, a role that works 4 hours a day instead of 8 has a default FTE of 0.5. If your budget is 5 full-time employees that work 8 hours per day, your authorized FTE is 5. In the FTE rule, we will define whether the budget can be exceeded or not, or warn if the budget is exceeded. In this instance, if each hire in the role has an FTE of 0.5, Workzoom instantly calculates that you will need 10 employees to meet your labor demands. With FTEs in place, Workzoom gives you real-time visibility into staffing levels and alerts you when you need to hire, confirms when you are fully staffed, and warns if you have exceeded budgeted labor. The impact? No surprises, no scrambling, just a clear, data-driven view of your workforce, so you can keep teams balanced, productivity high, and costs under control. Define management hierarchies. Without clear management lines, Teams can lose direction and reporting can become confusing. When managers are not properly assigned, communication and accountability suffer. Workzoom simplifies this by letting you tie managers directly to jobs and departments. Once set, employees in those roles are automatically assigned as that manager's direct reports, making your management structure clear and easy to follow. Job evaluations. When job expectations and compensation details are scattered, it is hard to maintain fairness and clarity across the organization. Misaligned roles can lead to confusion and frustration. Workzoom solves this by letting you store job evaluations directly within the job. To add a job evaluation, navigate to a job profile. Select the can-do Add Job Evaluation and include the job evaluation title, the start date of the evaluation, the end date of the evaluation, scoring method and basis, the overall score of the evaluation, and the maximum score. And then, if you so desire, you can attach your job evaluation document to the record. In doing so, you have a clear, consistent view of role expectations, pay benchmarks, and alignment, helping everyone understand what is required and rewarded entry level. Visualize your structure. As your organization grows, it can be tough to keep track of how all the pieces fit together. Without a clear view, managers and HR teams struggle to understand reporting lines and team connections. Workzoom gives you multiple ways to see your structures clearly, such as the job position hierarchy, which helps you understand how roles connect through defined managers. Department hierarchy. See how departments group into larger teams, divisions, or subdivisions, and the management hierarchy report, which gives you a full organizational chart showing direct and indirect reporting. These standard reports give managers deeper insight and make it easier to manage their workforce. Clean, connected organizational data is the backbone of smart decisions, smooth hiring, and confident compliance. With Workzoom, you get one system that keeps your job profiles, departments, work sites, and management hierarchies accurate and up to date automatically. No more messy spreadsheets, guesswork, or delays, just reliable data that empowers your HR, payroll, and leadership teams to work faster, smarter, and together. That is the power of Workzoom.